So what are some of the common signs of domestic violence? Number one, unexplained injuries. One of the most common forms of domestic violence is the presence of unexplained injuries such as bruises, cuts, burns, and fractures. Victims may offer inconsistent or implausible explanations for these injuries, or they might avoid discussing them altogether. Injuries in various stages of healing. So victims of domestic violence often experience repeated abuse, resulting in injuries that may be in various stages of healing. This may include fresh wounds along old scars, bruises indicating a pattern of ongoing abuse. Delay in presentation. Victims of domestic violence may delay seeking medical attention or assistance after an abusive event. They might feel ashamed, scared, or trapped in an abusive relationship, which can lead to a delay in reporting the abuse or seeking help. Self-isolation and withdrawal. Abusers often use emotional manipulation or isolation as a means of control. So victims may withdraw from friends, family, social activities to avoid questions about the injuries or to protect themselves from any further abuse. Absenteeism. In cases of workplace or social violence, victims may exhibit increased absenteeism or a decline in academic or work performance due to physical injuries or emotional distress caused by the abuse. Emotional or behavior changes. Victims of domestic violence may exhibit noticeable emotional or behavior changes. They might be anxious, depressed, irritable, or emotionally numb. Their personality may seem altered. They might express feelings of worthlessness or hopelessness. Constantly checking in with the partner. So abusers often exert control over their victims by demanding constant check-ins or surveillance of their activities. Victims may feel obliged to report their whereabouts or seek permission from their partner for even the most mundane or routine activities. Low self-esteem or self-blame. Domestic violence can erode a person's self-esteem or self-worth. So victims may blame themselves for the abuse, believing they deserve it, or they're somehow responsible for their partner's erratic behavior. Fear or avoidance of certain topics. Victims may avoid discussing their relationship or their partner's behavior, especially if they fear retaliation or consequences from the abuser. They may also avoid such topics or situations that could trigger the abuser's jealousy. Isolation from support systems. Abusers often isolate their victims from friends and family to maintain control. So victims may become distant from their support systems and cut off communication with people who might offer help or intervention. Unusual financial transactions. In cases of economic abuse, victims may exhibit unusual financial behaviors, such as sudden large cash withdrawals, borrowing money frequently, or hiding money or assets. This could be a sign that the abuser is exerting control over the victim's finances. Changes in appearance. Victims may alter their appearance to conceal injuries or even make excuses for visible signs of abuse. They may wear clothing that covers injuries or makeup that hides bruises. Expressing fear or anxiety around the abuser. So victims may display fear or anxiety when the abuser is present or when the topic of abusive relationship arises. They might become tense, watchful, or even attempt to placate the abuser to avoid conflict.